Oh, hey guys. What is that? What is that even? What is that even? Hmm? What is a little piece? What is a little piece up there? My it's see this is what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Okay. Wait, let me check something first because I have a feeling shit's getting haywire. Wait, let me check something first because I have a feeling. No, actually that's good. That's fine. Okay, what's up? Brian, what's going on, family? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate the love. So this is the secret that I'm trying to let you in on here. Okay, my computer. See, this is what happened. Okay, this is what happened, Queen. My computer hates me. Johnny Buzz, thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Much love to you, fam. You're a boss. But my computer, yeah, Dark, just check it out. My computer hates me. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you yours hates you too. But check this out. See, this is the kicker. This is the kicker with me, right? My computer is a racist. Yeah, I said it. I went ahead and said it. Okay, it might be like taboo to talk about those types of things, but you know what? I feel like my computer is a racist. That could be the only way that it would explain, what happens to me on a daily basis when I'm just trying to do artwork, when I'm trying to live stream, when I'm trying to like render and do all kinds of different things that I want to do in life. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So now I'm in, and this is odd, but now I'm in Streamlabs OBS. Okay, I'm in Streamlabs OBS. It seems to be, oh, that was just a complete mess. It seems to be working out just fine now. So I think we'll survive. So Sean just tweeted. What did he tweet? Sean, stop playing games. Let me see. Stop playing games, Sean. Here, I'll get this figured out, and then and no, you couldn't see my stream key, so don't be trying to rewind. Don't be trying to rewind the stream. What is up and welcome back? I'm mad that the stream went down when it did because I actually threw the link out in a few different places and people started showing up and then they were like, it was a 2-second stream. That's what's up. That's what Law does. 2-second streams. Sweet. Come on, Sean. What you talking about? Sean Murray is stupid. Hold on, check out what he said. That's pretty much it right there. Guys, it's Sunday. No Man's Sky Beyond is coming out on Wednesday. I keep forgetting. What are you forgetting? What are you forgetting, Sean? What are you forgetting, Sean? Stop playing games. What, he just giving us little backgrounds and like all kinds of different like. He is so hyped. Sean Murray is about as hyped as we are. But I'm gonna keep this up just in case he hits us with something crazy like some patch notes. Right? Wouldn't it be dope if he hit us with some patch notes right now? I will change the name of this live stream in about 2 seconds. Y'all will see a lightning fast live stream change at that point. Goodness. But thank you so much, guys, for coming. I appreciate all the love. Queen, you said thank you. You said you like the new graphics. I appreciate that because this might be. Check it out. Look at this shit. What is that? I mean, I don't want to go messing with the Elgato Zoom here. There we go. Let's stretch her on out, buddy. Here, let's stretch her on. You okay? Let's stretch her on out here, sir. Hold that. See, and then you do that. All right? I got this. Because that wasn't gonna work. Said I gotta go delete No Man's Sky. What? Why? So I can get the digital version? Oh, see. That's sketchy, man. That's sketchy. You can't be doing that. What's good, pimping? What is up, man? How are you? It is good to see you, fam. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming and blessing us with your presence. I'm taking inventory. I you know what? I'm pretty sure that half of the stuff that that we think we're gonna keep or that we want to keep, we're not going to be able to keep. And then you know how people always do those videos about like how to prepare for the update or how to get ready for No Man's Sky. You know, any update really. But there's no. Am I on top of it or something? There's no real way to like know because they don't really tell us exactly what they're gonna butcher about the game. They just kind of chop it up into little pieces and just kind of throw us out to the wolves. You know what I mean? Pimpin', anytime I'm glad to be able to stop by and say hi to the amazing streamer. Man, Pimpin', quit playing. You know you're a streaming god, Pimpin'. Stop acting like it's me. You're a streaming god. He said these are worth preparing, or would you start over? I wouldn't prepare in any real way. There wouldn't be any type of prep that I would honestly do to get ready for the update. If you don't have a lot of units, I guess, like, go for that. That's something that's not going to, like, change or fluctuate in any real way. I mean, there might be new things to buy with your money. So, I mean, if you don't have a lot of money, I mean, maybe you can grind for that or, you know, finish up that base you've been building for a while or, you know, kind of menial things like that. I wouldn't be trying to tell nobody to go hoard nanite clusters or to go and, you know what I'm saying, do stuff that might not matter, you know what I mean, in a couple days. Bacon pancakes. What's going on, fam? How are you? What is up? And thank you for sliding in on us. All right, guys. These are my starships. All right, I want to introduce you guys to my fleet. Okay. Next was good to me. Okay, I did a lot of questionable things in Next. You know what I mean? But I had fun. And so I want to show you the starships. I want to show you the fleet that I've put together, the 6 starships that I put together. And then because one thing that I'm absolutely sure of is that I'm going to get rid of some of these ships because I don't know if it's going to be ship customization or something that we're going to be able to do. But I know some of these ships aren't going to make it like in the next 2 weeks. Maybe like a week from now, I'm probably not going to have these 6 ships. So I don't know what's going to happen, but something's going to happen. So let me just say goodbye to my fleet really quick. Just take one last look at my fleet and just kind of say goodbye. You know, it's gonna sting. You said I wish Ace could wake up. We could totally be joining in on this with you. Ace needs to. Well, I mean, he's a hardworking man, man. I don't want to. If he sleep, I mean, I don't want to mess with him, but I'm right there with you. I'd like to. So check it out. This is my 5-wing kind of, you know, needle nose. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. There's like, if you check the No Man's Sky coordinate exchange on Reddit, the No Man's Sky coordinate exchange is real concise about all of the elements of these starships and what they're called. You know what I mean? Like this cockpit, this smooth cockpit has a particular name. You know, the nose of this ship has a particular name. You know, 5-wing, blah blah blah. You know, single engine, da 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 da. And so they list all of these kind of like starship elements and they break them down. And so I don't know. But then of course it comes to me, and then I just butcher it. I just kind of like completely butcher it. He said that's like an X-wing or a Z95 headhunter. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like this one. I had a 7-wing that was like this. This is only the 5-wing, but I had a 7-wing that was like this before Next. And then when Next came, I dropped it because there was no tech slots or some sort of weird... I can't remember what was going on. Or the tech slot situation got messed up when we were getting new ships. It was like a week after the update. And then they ended up patching it, but by then it was too late. I already got rid of the shit. But... this I used to have a 7-wing that looked just like it, but this is my 5-wing, little sexiness. It's called the NMSL Enforcer, the No Man's Sky Love Enforcer. It's kind of, I mean, I call it the Enforcer, but it's not like tough. You know, he's not like tough, but he's strong. I mean, you don't want to bump into him and then just think that it's all sweet, because he's got the positron ejector stacked. It's not maxed, so positron ejector not maxed, but a positron ejector stacked times 2 in the tech slot and in the general. So he's a punch. He's got a punch, and he's highly maneuverable. I love it. I love flying this thing around. It's pretty fun. But it doesn't do anything else. He's not gonna hold anything. I just literally use it just to cruise around in and just jump star systems, and you know, when I'm not really doing anything in particular, you know what I mean? Def Digit Gaming, what's going on, family? It is good to have you here. I appreciate y'all coming in and showing love. Please hit the like button, man. Get more people up in here. I know it's Sunday. I know YouTube analytics say that Sundays are the worst day to stream. And I'm just hurting myself, you know, just beating my head against a wall. It's hard sometimes, you know. I cry in the shower. Like a real man's supposed to. I cry in the shower, and but it's okay. It's okay. But if you hit the like button, it'll bump me up in those analytics a little bit. It'll show people that you are having a good time, and they will put it up in the search rankings, and more people will join us. So I appreciate you when you guys do that. But here's my squid. This is the only squid. Like, some people have like whole fleets of squids. It took me like centuries to find this damn thing. I don't know how long it took me to find this, but I ended up having to go to the coordinate exchange on Reddit and look for it and find it, because there was no other way I was finding this damn thing. But it's not like tough or nothing like that. I mean, it's respectable. You know, if you can't take my shields down, which he has decent shields, then I'm gonna pick you to death. So I mean, he's decent, but I just like to fly it around for, you know, it's style. It's a style. It's a style thing. All right. What is up, Lawan Willis? What is going on, family? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the love. What is up, Sexy Unicorn? He said, I like the Explorers with the 5K Lightyear too. Yeah, see, and I haven't had an Explorer since I came to the center of the Euclid Galaxy the very first time, like back in 2016. That was the last time I had an Explorer, and then I brought it in, and then I like put it in the, you know, I just kind of stashed it in the back, and then just kind of, you know, I just got rid of it after a while. But yeah, no. He said Wednesday you might break YouTube with all the streaming. I hope I break YouTube on Wednesday. Yeah, right. 3 new variants for ships. Sexy Unicorn. I don't believe I saw that. Kane, what is going on, fam? He said, so I take it you're going to be streaming again daily for Beyond. Probably not daily, because I still got a 95. And I actually am in the middle of a whole bunch of overtime right now. Like, I'm in the middle of a 2-week stretch. Like, I'm working like 12 or 13 days straight or something like that. I'm like right in the middle of it right now. So the family's all gone. Little Law and Mrs. Law and all the fam are gone. And they're just like out shopping, like for school clothes and doing all this and all that. So I just had a little bit of free time to knock it out. So generally, that's why it's during the day. You know, this is not me. You know, during the day. But let's check out Kaiserian's Heel. This is the 3rd ship in my fleet that I'm saying goodbye to, because No Man's Sky Beyond is upon us. And I love these ships. I do. All of them. There's so many memories attached to them all. Kaiserian's Heel. Oh yeah. That's what I was doing with this. So this, I was just base building with this. This is what I was using just to go back and forth and back and forth and just base building. Because I was keeping a lot of the goodies in this Joan. What I got over there? Just some more shields and a little phaser just so I can keep... I just got a little phase beam so I can keep the pirates off of me, and, you know, that's about it. But this was just for base building, it looks like, you know? He said, wait, why are you saying goodbye? Sexy Unicorn, don't you know? There's ship variants. There are ship variants. Didn't you just see? Kane just said it right there above in the comments. He said, man... Who said that? There was somebody else who said it. I don't know who the fuck said it. The ship variants, okay. I don't know. There might be some other form of ship customization. I'm talking. If they're variants, come on, give me a break. But I know for a fact that my 6-star ship fleet, assuming that our fleets only stay at 6, right? Because that could be a hell of a surprise if we come back and find that we can use all of the landing pads in our freighter. Like, wouldn't that be dope? Like, surprise. You can land all of your ships in here and it's not glitched out anymore. But I know for a fact that with all these things going on with starships and all of this, that these 6 ships, it's not going to be this 6 lineup anymore. This is not what my lineup is going to be. In a week, this is not what my lineup is going to be. So I need to... So you know what? I'm kind of taking inventory. I'm looking at everything I got. I'm seeing what is this something that I'm just going to dump and get rid of, or should I hold on to it, or like what am I doing with my life? So this is kind of what's going through my head right now with all these emotions and stuff. Trigger happy. What's going on, fam? What's up, Trigger? Thank you for coming to the stream and blessing us with your presence. You are a boss. That's my guy, Trigger. What's up? He said, yeah, there are at least a few new-looking ones in the trailers, but can't tell if actual player ships or NPC Sentinel only. Yeah, there was a new kind of thing that looked like a shuttle, kind of. But it had a red trail, so you know that was an enemy kind of NPC starship, and I don't know if we'll be able to fly that. But there are few ships in the game that NPCs fly right now that we can't. You know? Like, generally what they're flying, we can fly too. I think the Sentinels have starships that we don't have or we can't fly. But what else? Like, what else in there is there in the game that NPCs have that we don't? So I'm assuming that if I see somebody flying around in the trailer and something with a red trail behind them, like that's an enemy, we're going to be able to fly that shit too. At least that's just what I'm assuming. He said hyper hauler with little extra slots. Yeah, it has been. How's life, man? Pimping. Whew. I said like the shuttle. Yeah. All right, so this was my base building little hauler. All right, cool. Let's go check out what else I got over here. That's the first 3. So my 5-wing enforcer. The squid. I don't think I'll ever get rid of the squid. I gotta keep that, man. It took me so long to find this damn thing. It took me so long to find it. It's ridiculous. But Fetty Bean, what is going on? All right, and so now we have, and all of these last couple ships are like all kind of like the same, but not really. And so this is another hauler that I have. This hauler is called Publishers Clearinghouse. Once again, this hauler is called Publishers Clearinghouse. I'll give you a second. It's not that serious. It isn't. But we were using this. This was part of the Billionaire Philanthropist live streams that we were doing. And after I was done and I retired, like after I retired from being a billionaire philanthropist, I decided that I was just going to bury some treasure, right? I was just going to take some treasure. I was going to dig a hole in the cosmic backyard, and I was just going to take some shiny stuff, and I was just going to shove it in a little hole. All right? And so that's what this is. This is, I think it's close to 4 billion. It's like 3 something. I think it's like 3 something. Right? 100. I think it's like 3 something bill. But we helped out a lot of people. We helped out with the Publishers Clearinghouse and then the good old dupe shuffle. The good old dupe shuffle. But we were just giving it away, man. It was like I was already rich. I've been a billionaire in No Man's Sky since 2016, back when they first started letting you do any type of farming. I was a billionaire. We was like pearls. Like I was a billionaire just like going out and collecting vortex cubes. Like we were out there. So 90 Quicksilver. Good afternoon. He said 90,000 Quicksilver. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Playing Mexican Greece for Brazil. What is up, Papa? What's going on, fam? No, there's no reason to do like this. You don't have to. No, you don't have to do that. It's I got that Quicksilver fair and square. Do you believe that? Do you believe what I got that Quicksilver fair and square, all 90K of it. It was about 200K. I spent it down a little bit. No, it wasn't was it 200? It was close. But I spent it down a little bit, all right? And they took all my nanite clusters. I had a million of those, and they took those too. I said I've only been a billionaire once. I have 700 mil right now. I've been a billionaire, I think, I don't even know how many times. Like before duping was a thing, I was a billionaire like 4 times, like at 4 different times for like 4 different reasons. You know what I mean? It was like collecting vortex cubes. I became a billionaire in 2016. I farmed the pearls, and then I became a billionaire farming pearls, and then I became a billionaire in the farming collective. Once we were doing all of the different farming methods all at the same time, I became a billionaire like in 24 hours, like overnight, from like nothing. And then I think then it was the duping era, and then I was like a billionaire like 70,000 times over, and I like made like 100 people billionaires. Like I maxed out probably 50 different players in the game. But those are the good old days. This is beyond. We're looking forward, man. There's no real. I mean, why look back? I'm saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye to these ships. So I don't know. Publishers Clearinghouse, I love you, but you might not make it past beyond. You might not live past Wednesday. He said, what do you use all that money for? Gribble, I would generally give it away. I had a bunch of live streams called The Billionaire Philanthropist, and we would give it away. As soon as No Man's Sky Next came out, we would just straight give it all away. And so I just had too much money. And then Maestro, he was my co-host. Maestro had too much money. And then Ace, Last Ace of Spades, another one of my co-hosts and moderators, had too much money. And so it was just a group of us that were just multi-billionaires. And so we were just going around blessing everybody. There was nothing, like Kane is saying, there's no real reason to use it unless you just want to keep buying new ships and keep swapping your freighter out and, keep doing that. Those are big ticket items that can break you. Like, don't get it twisted. You keep buying freighters, fucking 10 freighters later, your ass will be looking around like, how can I make another billion? But I mean, if you're happy with your ships and you're happy with your freighter and you kind of, your base build and you kind of, there's no real reason to have all of that money. And so that's part of the reason why we were giving it away like that, He said, holy, everybody's coming out. I appreciate all the love, everybody stopping in, showing love, coming to the stream, especially in the middle of a day on a Sunday. I can't believe it. So this is another one of my freighters. This is called martial law. There was a video that I did about martial law back when I thought I was a tough guy. Back before I understood how damage potential actually worked. along with the damage bonus and the class bonuses and how all of that stacks with how your configuration is with your weapon systems and so on and so forth. So I built martial law prior to that, and I didn't have really the best understanding of the game, right? So what I was attempting to do, and I think I kind of achieved it, but what I was attempting to do was to take away all of the hindrances of a hauler and stack it to the teeth with every single weapon system in the game to try to make it compete with I don't want to say compete with a fighter, because a fighter will like spin figure eights around this damn thing. Even with almost a max maneuverability, like a fighter will just still Honey Nut Cheerio this goddamn thing. So it's cool. I mean, I but it'll compete with. There's not a hauler that's really gonna mess with this one. There's shuttles and stuff that just don't have enough firepower to take down the shields, because the shields are just tough as hell. And so, even though it's not max shields because I don't have the configuration correct here, long story. But this was a battle hauler. The battle bus is what I called it at first. It was called the battle bus, and then it was called martial law. So this was the very first ship that I tricked all the way out. I think I've had this hauler, because I used to call this hauler the forklift. This used to be the forklift because I used to take this out, and this is what I used to haul pearls in and stuff. So this was my pearl hauler, and I called it the forklift. And he's just got battle bust out and just. But I mean, he's tough. Don't get me wrong. It's tougher than the NMSL Forcer, the fighter that I got back there, right? So it's better than some of the fighters I have, but still just not good enough, He said martial law kind of turns on me. Look at all them upgrades. Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro. See, he has everything, and there's not a weapon system in the game that it doesn't have on here. What in the I'm sorry, I just got a text and it was insane. The homie just said he just bought a signed Patriots Doug Flutie cap. How did you even get that? How did you get that? Alright, so he says, so is there no point in starting a mess right now? Don't start it now. I mean, if you're gonna, don't start it now. Unless you want to really like jump into it and see, like, get a taste of what it looks like now before, before the thing goes into effect. But I don't know. If I was you, I wouldn't do it. I would just wait. I would just wait. He said, does anyone know if you can buy old emotes in Quicksilver, or was it no longer available? Blah, 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 blah. I don't think so, dude. I think it's gone because I think the vendors are gone. But the Quicksilver vendor is coming back. I know that he's going to be in the Nexus Hub. Yeah, start over? Yeah, I mean, start over. Cool. But I'm talking about, like, if you're playing No Man's Sky for the first time, or you're just now being introduced to No Man's Sky, I wouldn't start it today. I wouldn't buy No Man's Sky today. And then play it. Like, just go ahead and wait. So that's martial law. And then the last baby that I got in here is a true formidable monster. This is my everyday go-to. Look at the weathering pattern on this. You can just tell I fly this everywhere. Like, look at that. The weathering on it is just ridiculous. Just stardust, just clogged in all of the fans. Look at this. But this is the Skybreaker. This is my baby right here. Message received. And if we look at the Skybreaker, it is probably one of the most powerful starships in the galaxy. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. You want to fight me? Huh? You want to fight me? Spawn in, buddy. You want to spawn in? I'll shoot you. And the damage potential is maxed out. Max maneuverability. Good shield absorb. I never That's actually a pretty decent shield absorb. I'm not even mad at that. Hyperdrive sucks. But 28K, 220 is the max that you can even push out of an S class with a damage bonus of 59%. So there's no way you can squeeze anything else out of it. I mean, you just can't. You just can't. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. You can try to do it, you just can't do it. You can try to do it. Said I picked up NMS for the first time in a while the other night. Jump right into perma, and I hope they bring back the challenge. Yeah. Trigger. I did the same thing, guys, because you already know that I hadn't been streaming in a while. And okay, so that's it, guys. That's all that I'm looking at. So that's my fleet. I'm not getting rid of Skybreaker though. I'm gonna keep Skybreaker. Yeah, I'm never gonna get rid of Skybreaker. I'm never gonna get rid of Skybreaker. So that's it. That's the fleet. That's all. That's what do we got? What else do we have? Yeah, 90K Quicksilver, 200,000 nanite clusters, and 4 billion units. So it looks like we're doing all right there. They're going to take some of that. The last update, I had a glitch that was so crazy. Like, and it's in my live stream. I was actually live streaming when Next dropped. I had the update. The splash screen was out with the patch notes. And I was like, yes. And okay, and I started the stream up. We were ready to go. We booted up this thing. And actually, there was one more thing that I was supposed to do inside of this freighter. Yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. People stop calling me on my phone. It was not signed. It wasn't signed. It couldn't have been signed. He said the guy didn't know. How do you not know that Doug Flutie or something like that signed a hat? How do you not? He's like, oh yeah, it's my Uncle Doug. No, that's not Uncle Doug. It's a Doug Flutie. It's Flutie Flakes. It's a Flutie Flakes hat. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So sorry about that. So there's one more thing I wanted to do now that I'm in here. But I'm going to go upstairs and go check out my fleet. But you said the first thing that you want to do when Beyond drops. The first thing that I'm going to do when Beyond drops is the first thing that I do every single time. Is I start out, I'll jump in a starship and I'll go to a space station. And I always make sure that I'm kind of sitting at a space station. And I'll do an update or whatever the case may be. Because, sometimes when the updates come out, they push you to a space station anyway because sometimes the orientation of like planets or something like that. Sometimes the orientation of planets gets a little funky. Did it freeze or something? I think it just froze on me. Nice. NMS, it never disappoints. Let's just reboot that. But anyway, I always go and I always start in the space station. And then, just like I was saying just a second ago, I get that splash screen up. I got the splash screen for the patch notes. And then I just kind of take a deep breath. And then I jump in my starship and I fly out of the space station. And I just go to a planet. I just go to like whatever planet is closest or any planet like that. And I just go straight down to see that... see what can change, what changed, what I can see just right off of the bat. And I remember when Next came out and I was streaming and Ace was in the stream. And as soon as I flew out of the space station, I did it right after Next. As soon as I flew out of the space station, the first planet that was there was a ring planet. And I just can't. My heart. Oh, especially after hearing about her for so long. Oh, just after hearing about just ringed planets. Ringed planets this, ringed planets that. And the planet that I went to, it wasn't just ringed, it was a dead world. It was like a dead world, uninhabited. And so when you went down on the surface, the sky was black and the rings were just perfect. I was dead, bro. I was dead. This is like that was my no man. That was my next reaction. It was like the first thing that I did. I should just join on somebody randomly. Who's playing? Maestro and Plumleys. Trigger. Bacon pancakes. Where bacon pancakes at? Where you at, Bacon? Trigger, where's it? I'm gonna just pop up on Trigger real quick. He said my save is so messed up from mods I might start over as well. Hey, as soon as I get No Man's Sky, I mean, I guess after it's been a few years or something like that, I'll get it for PC, and then just like do something like Ray Rod. I'll just do something like Ray Rod's Overhaul and just mod it to death. You know what I mean? And just kind of do that infinite biome variety that Ray Rod is like famous for. You know what I mean? He said good old Crash. Yeah, just like it's not No Man's Sky without Crash. It is not No Man's Sky without a crash, man. He said the only thing I can stand about the PC version is there's no option to quit from the main menu. It's either start game or join game. Oh, really? That's interesting. Why didn't y'all tell me what damn door is open behind me? Since they're bringing PSVR online, then that means the game will have to run at a constant 60. That will be hell of interesting. Just imagine what that's going to look like on planets. It doesn't really seem like a lot until you get down on planet and that grass gets to move in and trees get to swaying in 60 FPS. Yeah, buddy. Yes, you gotta have some good crashes, man. You gotta have some good crashes. Alright, so all I was trying to do was go upstairs in my freighter. He said, yeah, you have to either join the game, play your own, or tab out and close it from the taskbar. Damn, you just gotta terminate the whole... There's no soft reboot to that movie. You just gotta terminate the whole game, huh? It's a rule by Sony that VR has to run at a constant 60. Oh, that's sexy. So, if and just like they said, it's a seamless universe. So if they're running constant 60, we got 62. We got 60 coming for console. My poor little classic PS4 is gonna shit itself. Alright, so now we're taking inventory, right? So where's my fleet? Where is it? It's right here, right? That's the freighter warp map. There's our fleet. I should have had, my fleet should have been so much better than this. You know what I mean? Because I just stopped sending them on missions after a while. I had too much stuff, man. And that's my problem right now. I don't have, what am I doing with all this stuff? And then when you send them out on these missions, bro, they come back with so much shit. They come back with the whole galaxy. They be like, here, I brought a whole cluster of stars with me. I'd be like, fuck, dude. And so I don't, and like my freighter, I think my freighter's full, and, my starships on the freighter are full, and all of the storage bins are full, and I just, man, they bring back, and then they be bringing back shit that you won't even want. Like, like I'm filthy rich, and they're bringing back pearls, and I'll be like, bro, I don't need these pearls, man. Like, stop. But this is, I mean, what is that? 8? I only have 8 S-class frigates. And it should have been way more. Look at all those C's. Like, I was just now upgrading these. Like, I just had some B's go to A's, and I just had some C's go to B's. Like, I was just now getting into the groove, and I was about to, like, S-class the entire frigate fleet out. Like, that was one of my goals, because I wanted to just have, especially all my combat ones, I wanted them to be nasty. But I just, they just it's too much. It's too much shit. They do need some sort of storage system that's like planet side. I know, like, and you know how the base is, the base computer deal, not the base computer, but the dude that's like inside of the, you know what I'm talking about. And like every time you would break a base down, it would just break out into the components, and it would just kind of go into that storage. But you can't put anything. It's like once that happened, you can pull everything out, and you can hold it there, kind of like as like a tricky place to kind of hold extra stuff. But you couldn't put anything in. You were only able to take it out. And something like that, planet side, that had a huge, capacity. I mean, come on, man. We're building. I mean, look at the stuff we're building in this game. It has to be, within the realm of possibility that we can build some sort of storage facility. That's nothing but a storage facility, and its purpose is to just hold all of this crap. Because I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder. I like to hold on to all this stuff, man. I said, all right, I'll be right back, Chozo. Need to go tweet at Hello Game real quick. Did they retweet again about something, or was it that same one a little while ago? I'll tell you. They already have storage containers, but this is a cosmetic decoration item. Yeah, those storage containers don't hold nothing, bro. They don't hold nothing. How many slots are there? There's not even enough slots to like do anything. Like if I pulled my storage containers out and looked at them, it would be like a whole bunch of just like ridiculous stuff, like rubium, like stuff that I thought that I would like need to hold on to, like when I first started. When those elements first came out and I came across them and I didn't want to get rid of them, I just kept storing them. And so now that's all that's in there, A storage container farm. Wouldn't that be dope, Fetty? Say Hello Game doesn't need to charge for DLC since each new update gets you more people to buy the game. Def, I was just telling people that too. I was like, bro, Hello Games, and they don't have this huge studio where they have to worry about paying these, like EA or something where they got to pay 300, 400, 500 people that worked on the game. Hello Games is like, bro, I can pay. Like, think about this though. Think about what a yearly salary is for the people that were just kind of working in that office. A year. Like, for an entire year, what their yearly salary was. Like, if we want to just be nice, let's be completely nice and say that Sean Murray was paying his employees, each and every one of them, $100K a year before No Man's Sky even came out, right? Let's just say per year, each one of them were getting $100K. That's ridiculous because, whatever. Even the housekeepers, the person that came in and cleaned up, everybody's getting $100K per, right? There's only a studio of like less than 15 people. You know what I mean? There's only a studio of less than 15 people. So, what are you, like 150 racks now or something like that? 100, what are we like? A couple million? You're only at like a couple $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And what they cleared just in launch paid everybody's salary in that building for decades. That's how you kind of need to look at this. You know what I mean? Like, these guys have been working in there toiling and toiling and toiling. And they've been toiling for years. I heard somebody behind me. Sorry. But they've been toiling for years at this. You know what I mean? Years. And they've been getting paid what they've been getting paid. Now, No Man's Sky drops. Regardless of how well the game did, No Man's Sky comes out. They make a handsome sum of money. A handsome sum of money. They probably are able to pay each and every person's salary in that building for a long time. And some. And some. And so they're probably looking at each other like right now, like, hey guys, well, we're good now. We don't really need to do anything else. We don't have to charge for updates. Screw if it's the right thing to do. They don't have to charge for updates. They're set. They're set. They got their money. They're set. But then they do Foundations. Then they drop, Next. Then they drop, Beyond. And it's just more money and more money and more money to a studio that's just rolling in the shit right now because they just don't have the expenses that, you know, larger studios got. Tis what it is, fam. He said their debt still running on that 2016 paycheck. Man, that 2016 paycheck, that took it to the house, bro. They don't got nothing else to worry about. NMS is an easy game to catch on to. The only thing that'll be daunting is just all of the like resources and all of that, you know, crap that just, you're like, what is this for? Why will I need it? Will I need it? And then it's like once you get to the point where you kind of know what you're looking for, then I think it becomes, you know, exponentially like easier to like catch on to. But when you start out, you're like, do I have Pluto? That's why, you know that management, that's what we were just talking about. It's a problem, all of the management of your inventory. And then when you start the game out and you only have, you know, 5 or 6 slots and you're coming across on the very first planet that you're on, there's like 20 different elements. You don't know what the hell you even need yet. But it's all love. It's all love. You'll get it. Especially if, you know, Ace got your back. It's like, this looks like a nice planet at nighttime. Hold on, check this out. Let's go to the nighttime side. This looks like a dope planet at nighttime. But daytime, not so much. He said a manufacturing plant, a settlement, and a shelter all in a row. I think that was somebody being lazy, man. They were just like, you know what? Doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh man, I remember the days like when I first started streaming, and I would go into this like Pulse drive. Back when I started streaming, I was streaming on my laptop from college, and so I'm literally streaming on my college laptop, and every time I went into Pulse drive like that, there would be some serious ass screen tear on this one. This screen tear was vicious. I mean, it's not too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not looking so hot right now, but it was 1,000 times worse. Like at the screen, it got to the point where I didn't even want to do it on stream because the quality just went to hell. Yeah, Fetty, you're right. You're right. Queen, I think Queen needs to let Ace know once he gets up just exactly how disappointed we are that he wasn't here for the stream. Now, I will be live on Wednesday. It'll be about this time. It'll be early in the day of Wednesday that I'll be streaming. So I think there'll be 1 billion people that'll be streaming. There's going to be 1,000 different channels. If you guys want to come and hang out, by all means, please stop by, hit the like button, and then just go and, you know, because I do the same thing. Look, I stream hop. I ain't even going to front. I don't care how good the streamer is. I'm a stream hopper. You know what I mean? And so I'll go and I'll spend 15, 20 minutes here, and I'll have 2 or 3 tabs open with streams in them, and you know what I mean? And so I'll just jump around, and especially on a day like that, you're going to be wanting to go everywhere. Everybody's going to be live. Everybody's going to be live. I'm going to be streaming and actually like want to just be just a viewer. I don't want to be out there like that, but I just want to watch. Queen said she tried to call him and wake him up. Don't wake him up, man. Don't leave him alone. And he on some extra meds and shit. Leave Ace alone, man. He's tired. What is it gonna be like? Learn nothing new, right? 1 billion times. Learn nothing new. Make me feel like I'm stupid. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're talking about me when they do that. Learn nothing new. I could have learned something if you'd have taught it to me. See, I like the way that this planet looks right now. Is the sun coming up right now too? I like the way this looks right now. That blue overtones, and it just yellows out during the day. Yeah, you should definitely chill. 16 player Rocket League game mode made in NMS is something I would watch. Dude, yes. Imagine what we can do, because this is what made me so very interested in the entire update. Out of everything that was in this update, guys, this is what I'm going to place at the very top of the list. That is the most intriguing out of everything that they said. This is what has the most potential. The logic pieces. It's the logic pieces. It's the weird No Man's Sky version of Minecraft Redstone. Whatever that is, whatever the hell that is, or whatever it's going to be, it's going to turn this whole thing inside out, bro. It's going to turn this shit inside out. I can guarantee you. Because I used to play Minecraft. I was like, me and a group of our buddies used to play Call of Duty. It was weird. We would play Call of Duty and sit there and cuss at everybody and shoot people in the face, and then we would go play Minecraft. And we just had this one world where we just built like full-size soccer stadiums and baseball, stadiums, and basketball arenas, and big mansions, and just underground cities and like temples, and just we gutted a whole world. And I used to do redstone everything, doors, lighting systems, and like all kinds of automatic lighting, and just all this shit. And if they do that, and they do it right, see, Pimpin is saying, if they do it and do it right, that has a potential to do some very damn amazing things. So that's what I just think is most intriguing. It's probably not the most exciting. I mean, you can ride on a Diplo. I would just like to at least try to ride a Diplo. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna take a swing. I'm gonna pick the bat up and take a swing. But I think that by far is the most intriguing. Is there a benefit to learning the languages? Yeah, the benefit to learning the languages is being able to understand what NPCs are saying whenever you're at a trading post, or you're at a space station, or you just encounter NPCs out in the world. Without knowledge of their language, it just kind of... That was dope. It just came in right on top of me. Without knowledge of what they're talking about, it just kind of jibber jabbers the word. What's up, Squid? Welcome back, fam. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate everybody stopping in and showing love. Y'all are the shit. Oh, come on, bro. Don't forget to subscribe. You probably didn't forget. It's not like, you just did. Either you just didn't do it, or you did. If you forgot to subscribe, please remember the fucking... All right, so where... I'm just like jumping to random places, doing just random shit. I'm literally right next to the galaxy edge. Those are all the stars right at the edge of the galaxy, and I'm just right at the center. We're inside of the No Man's Sky Love Hub, and this is kind of where I'm going to spend my I can foresee myself being here for a while, just because of the nexus and what's going to be going on with all the hubs and everybody coming together. I'm going to want to stay where everybody is, and I made that mistake last time of leaving the galaxy. And so I had to go through all 256 galaxies to get all the way back. So you can guarantee I'm not making that damn mistake again. All right? I'm not jumping through there. All right? You see that? You see that little glowing? See that little glowing thing right there? You see that? Not jumping through that shit. Not doing it. Oh man, check out the cup though, man. You like my law tumbler? I have a law tumbler. It's a law of evolution tumbler. It's my personal two-tone cup. And it actually keeps ice for 24 hours, dog. I put ice in this thing and I come back the next day and I'm like, it's a full cup of ice, bro. It's a full cup of ice, bro. But I love this damn thing. I make tea in it, you know what I mean? Because I'm a crackhead for tea. Pimpa said, I can ride a Diplo and Arc. I wasn't, I said I wasn't too happy to hear that either, but if they can do it right, it can be fun. If they do it right, you know, I sincerely hope they do. I sincerely do. It can be fun. It could be fun. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Attack ships defeated. What the hell's going on out here? What's going on out here, Strace? Where's my freighter? Didn't have any fuel, and I don't have any. Everything's on the freighter, son. It shows 256 galaxies. Holy sugar. Yeah, man, I made a video about it. There's an entire series about getting back. All because I decided it would be a good idea to jump through the center of the galaxy. Dev said, I hope you could ride or farm the giant animals in the game. I want to just ride the sky snakes. You know, the ones on the scorching worlds and shit like that. Sky snakes. It's all about riding sky snakes. I had to switch this out though. Should I take the Skybreaker? Nah, let's go take something else because why not? Martial law it is. I mean, I just died and the sin was impermanent. What? But thankfully, I know that if you close the game fast enough, you don't actually die. I'm not cheating. I swear. I forgot I was on a hostile sentinel planet. So I promise I'm not cheating. But you closed it out super quick, though, Pippin. I just went and got in this ship and don't even know if this has hyperdrive fuel. I'm just jumping in all my ships and it just doesn't. Yeah, I do. It just doesn't matter. Hostile subspace? Nah. Not today. What does he want? Like, what do I have in this? This is the martial law. Run up on me if you want to. I should have let him come. I actually should have let him come and just fought him. So I can show y'all what the damn martial law can do. Did they ever add sandworms? No, they never added them damn sandworms. Fuck, dude. Without this is something we're gonna need in this game before like they give up. Just stick a space whale in there somewhere, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just put it. It can be something that you start flying towards and you never even actually get to it. Yeah, that'll piss a bunch of people off. But just do it, man. Just do it. We need space whales and we need sandworms. There was something else that was a big ticket item. I can't remember what it was. I just can't remember what it was. All right, Squid. You going out to get some glasses? All right, fam. Appreciate you coming and blessing us. Smash the like. Do all that cool stuff. That's not a planet that we just want to go visit just for no reason, right? Salvageable scrap. So we've had a 5-year game of hardcore in Minecraft. Time for a 5-year game of permadeath and in the past 5 years. What the hell? Okay, offend planet utter. Whoa, whoa! My computer's about to take flight, guys. Everybody, we're about to turn on the buckle your seatbelt light. Put your tray tables in the upright position. My computer is about to go into the stratosphere. We started shopping for a new computer, and the one that I want is going to be a monster. It's going to be a monster, but I won't be able to get it for a few months. It's probably going to be 2020 before I get this computer. But once I do, I won't need a computer for a long time. It should make a planet with alien species on it. Oh, wouldn't that be dope? You know what they should do is they should make planets, like let's say super rare things that are only on a handful of planets in the galaxy, right? Like for a fact, only like 100 or 1,000 of the stars in this galaxy even have what's whether it be some sort of like type of life or something that resembles a homeworld of some kind. That would be dope. Make things super rare but still keep them in the game. Can you buy the computer in parts and just build it? I can buy the computer in parts and just build it, but the only problem with that is I run into a situation because with computing, computers overall are like doubling or tripling in power. Like I think it's doubling in power every year, or like something insane like that. You know what I mean? And if I buy the components piece by piece, especially if it's going to take me something like 3 months, 4 or 5 months, 6 months or something like that to work up the money to get it all, I'll run into a situation where I'm like, yes, all I need is this one last piece for the computer, and I got it. It's going to be built. And so I order the piece, I get it all home just to find out that the very first component that I bought 6 months ago is now not the best for what I need today. Just because of how computers move so fast, in the market. And so like, I might get my graphics card, or I might go and get my motherboard now or something like that, just to find out that a motherboard with a better I just can't. It's hard to kind of piece it together, and then you might get yourself into a situation. But there are certain things that I can buy like piece by piece. Like if I wanted to buy the tower, if I wanted to buy my tower first, or if I wanted to buy. You can't go wrong with some DDR3. Like if I wanted to get my RAM, there's certain things that I'd be able to do. It says, so you can't upgrade the one you currently have now. Well, I've had this computer since 2011. It's a good computer. It was a really good, just like I'm saying, the computer that I want to get now will be a great computer until like 2026. Just like the computer that I got now was a good computer when it came out, but now it's just starting to show its age, and you know what I mean? It only takes like 4 years or 5 years for a brand spanking new computer, the hottest one on the market, to just look like crap. You know what I mean? Like when I bought this thing, it was a monster, and now I can't even goddamn open Google without it just starting to have a nosebleed. You know, so it's crazy. It's crazy. I said I built mine in 2014. Still runs a lot of stuff. 5 years later, 5 years is Chozo is still a good amount of time. Like the computer that I want right now, it'll get me to 2025, 2026 without a hitch. It's just that once I get there, I'll start to see that it's showing signs of age. You know, you'll start to see real quick, like, oh, I make the requirements to play the game. Like I can make the bare minimum requirements to play the game, but I probably could be playing it on better settings. You know, type of stuff. That's the type of stuff you start to realize a little later. Anomalous animal. A vectorized anomalous animal. I forgot people were in my game. That's why the game didn't pause when I hit it. That's dope. He said that's the reason you never buy one piece at a time. Save up, buy it all at once, and you can upgrade piece by piece. But if you just want to buy it pre-built, go for it. That's kind of what Michael Dunsbury. That's kind of what because I thought about it. I even sat here and I thought about getting the computer with the tower or getting it all in one or getting it piece by piece, buying it all at once. I sat here and went through all of these things in my head, and I just was like, nah, man. I would much rather just, save up, drop it all at once, and then, if things go out, I'm just going to get the best warranty I can get my fingers on, and if things drop out, I can just change them out myself. That's one thing for sure is that I didn't play No Man's Sky. It was like September of last year, and I didn't play No Man's Sky again from like September until like New Year's Eve, and so it was like 3 months. So I streamed No Man's Sky on New Year's Eve, and I'm like, it's been 3 months since I've even played the game, guys. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We all had a good old time New Year's Eve, blah 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 blah. We just lied to each other about what we're gonna change our lives, and then we all went about ourselves. And then I didn't even play it again at all until like April or something like that. And then so by the time I kicked it up, I didn't even start playing this again until I heard that the release date was coming. So once I got a release date, I was like, all right, so I should probably pop this in. I should probably pop this in and see what's going on, Nobody's gonna believe me when I try to drop a tips and tricks video. They be like, "Man, fool, you ain't played the game in a year. Like, what are you talking about?" I'm like, best way to find nanite clusters, guys. You dig underground. You just dig down here and nanites pop up. He don't know what the hell he's talking about, man. Chozo. He said, man, don't bother with all-in-ones. It may save you space, but they're a nightmare to upgrade and clean out when you get dust in them. Yeah. You know why I believe you? Let me show you. I'm going to show you right now, Chozo, why you're not lying. Okay? Here we go. That's the computer that I'm talking about. Alright, this is the computer that's just running like a piece of crap. You see that? It's an all-in-one. It's an all-in-one. Here, wait. Does it say it right there? It doesn't say it. HP TouchSmart 420 PC all-in-one. But the reason that I got it, and at the time that I got it, was because it's one of those touch-sensitive blah, blah, blah. And so I thought I was being slick, right? I thought I was being slick, and so I got it in order to do artwork because I could use like a stylus on it and all this crap. Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. Turns out, it was just not as responsive to either my finger or a stylus, and it was just blah 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 blah. Now, the solid state, right? The solid state drive failed after about 5 years. After about 4 or 5 years, the solid state failed. I replaced it, but only after it sat for like months. So, Masha Lee, what is going on? Holy snap! Where have you been? Where have I been? What is going on? It is good to see you. Thank you for coming, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to see all of you guys, man. So will you be starting a new game at all after the update? Nope. I've never started a new save before. This is the same save that I've been playing since No Man's Sky came out in 2016. I don't like this. So one of the things that we've been doing too is in No Man's Sky Love, we're all on the hunt for a new capital world. We're all in the hunt for a new capital. Because things are going to get crazy. Everybody's going to be running around having fun. I'm going to be trying to stab people. Sure. Go ahead. Join my game. Come and join my game. Like, as soon as the game, like, comes out and, like, hey guys, you guys can play No Man's Sky Beyond. I'm going to be like, oh, my God, it's so exciting. Let's go to the Nexus. And then you guys are going to be like, hey, let's link up. Can I join your party? I'm like, cool. Come to the Nexus. It's whatever. And so you come to the Nexus. You're hanging out. Everybody's having a good time. And I'm going to pull out the dagger. I'm going to stab the first person I see. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with that inside of the Nexus. But as soon as you go down to a planet with me, I'm just going to coax someone to go down to a planet. And the first person that I can get my hands on is getting stabbed. He said he typed his password wrong. He has to wait a day to get No Man's Sky. That sucks. That actually sucks, man. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm ready for the update, without a doubt. Queen says, so Law, do you only stream NMS? No, I've actually, in the history of my channel, I'm actually out of like people that stream NMS. I actually have a pretty wide range of, like, I wouldn't say wide, but I mean, hell, it was like 5-6 different games that I think I've played or streamed on my channel at some point, and not to include like the artwork and the other stuff. So I've been varied in what I stream. It's just that lately I haven't had too many new hip awesome games to stream, Like, there would be no guarantee at all that I would be playing No Man's Sky if they made you pay for the update. I'd be like, how much for the update? $2.99? Woo! It ain't cost that much to raise me. I ain't gonna be able to do it. $2.99? $2.99 for the update. For the whole update, No Man's Sky Beyond, $2.99. I ain't gonna be able to cut it, man. Let me check my coin jar. I don't think I got it, man. Yeah, I don't know. Which game is my favorite? Which one is my favorite? No Man's Sky makes it really easy to be a streamer. If I have to say what's my favorite game to stream, it would be No Man's Sky. Flourishing. This is going to be a beautiful ass planet. At least I hope it is. This is the best game to stream because look at just right now. Look at what's happening right now. In case in point, I have an opportunity with another 30 seconds to just shoot the shit, look at the chat, see what's going on. I can look over, see what's going on in the chat. I'm still flying, and I don't have to touch the controller, right? So I'm just kind of looking and seeing what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. Then I have a chance to recollect myself, come back over here, and kind of do what it is that I was doing. If I was doing something, if I was streaming like Call of Duty right now, I cannot take my eyes off of that screen until in between games or something like that. Or like every time I die or something, like maybe I'll peek over or something like that. But if I get in the habit of like peeking over at my chat, all the time and shit, I'm going to be doing horrible in Call of Duty. So it's like this game just really makes it easy for you to live stream, while certain other games they aren't so friendly to you about it. Destiny, even though I love streaming Destiny, the open world stuff, I would love streaming Destiny open world stuff. I hated streaming Destiny if it was a raid or anything else. Like if it was the Nightfall or the raid or something like that. No, you can't stream. Damn, I mean, because you know what I'm saying? You die once, and your team is like, oh, we got to start over. I was 45 minutes of my life I'm not getting back. You're like, come on, bro. It wasn't my fault. Yeah, it was. Shut up. Is this entire planet water? Okay, there we go. I actually find that very cool, but I was just wondering. Mega, what is going on? What's popping in? He said just popping in to say hello. What is up? Well, hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing all that love. Sean Byers, what is up? He said, me to the haters in 2019. NMS is many things, but missing features ain't one of them. Did y'all see the cartoon by Control Alt Delete? It was a new NMS cartoon about No Man's Sky Beyond from Control Alt Delete. And if you didn't see it, it was two dudes, and they're riding on the back of some animals, like riding on the back of some new tamed animals. And they were like, hey, you know what? I just feel like there's still so many things missing in the game. And it's just, I really feel like, and he's sitting there talking stuff about the game. And he was like, yeah, sure, we can ride these animals. And it blah, 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 blah. But he was like, I still feel like it falls short of the game that they promised us back in 2016. Just poking fun at people just playing this awesome-ass game, bro. And then still to this day talking about E3 2017 16 or something like that. I'm doing E3 2015 or 14. Hell, I don't remember. Talking about E3 like E3 version was better than this. Oh my hell. I'll take what we have right now over whatever the hell they had at E3 back then. It might have looked sexier because they were doing very particular things to it. But hell no, that wasn't what this was. They can try to be like they lied about this and like shit. I'll take this any day. Sweet, it's a bush. Yeah, there's only so many of these on this planet. Let's go for a swim. Oh, this shit is shallow. Thought it was gonna be a nice deep ocean. This is just shallow. I thought he was about to be aggressive, bro. Sit still. Sit still. Sit still for daddy. I think he is aggressive. I'm trying to guess. Like he just keeps swimming away, but I have a feeling he's just coming back for me. All right, it looks like he swam all the way away this time. just so excited for Beyond, man. You don't know. I said this is Hello Games and Bungie's year for sure. Next, man, Next was huge, you know. So I feel like last year was really good for them, but it looks like they're just gonna do it again. He is aggressive as hell. Fool. Is he actually eating them? He did. He killed it. Look, he killed. He killed you. Oh, sorry, little homie. He having a field day, bro. He just eating everything he want in here. Look at him. Just eating whatever he wants, bro. He's got the whole school of fish to himself. So do you think Beyond will meet E3 expectations? E3 expectations are just done and I mean, we're so... You were trying to eat me and you crashed. Oh. Well, number one, I almost drowned. Number two, all right, I'm going to teach you a lesson, buddy. Yeah, I bet you won't do that shit again, will you? Huh? Bet you won't do that again, will you? Cakester, what is going on? He said, any tips for making money for beginners? My tip, and this is the number one tip for making money for who the hell? Great. Where is the big sentinel shooting me, and I don't know where he's shooting me from? Where's the big sentinel shooting from? That's not a normal sentinel. Okay, I'm sorry. I was getting shot by an invisible sentinel. The number one tip for new players in the game to make money, I'm going to tell it to you right now. Are you ready? The number one tip is make rich friends. Don't do what I did. Okay? Set up a farm. You spend hundreds of hours farming and checking your crops and all of this crap. And you do all these things. Right? Did you just try to grief me, bro? Did you just try to grief me at my own ship? I just jumped in the ship like, okay. Did you think that was gonna work or? Anyway, don't do what I did, man. Don't go out there trying to, farm and trying to do things the right way. Okay, going out there and trying to do missions. No. Get you a rich friend and have him set you straight just to the point where you can start moving around and if you want to make a farm, you can make that horrible decision. Or if you would like to do any other manner of things, you can make that horrible decision. But get you a rich friend, You can get a few starships. Like when you first start out the game, even 10 mil or something like that is just enough for you to go and get a starship, upgrade your starship, and get you a few extra slots so your management isn't so bad, and it'll really help you get a boost, and it's not even that much money. You know what I mean? BTC said I duplicated circuit boards. Man, I duplicated everything. I would have duplicated my damn No Man's Sky disc if I could have did. I duped. I was duping, bro. I duped so hard. I duped so hard that we were discovering new ways to dupe. What the hell? Oh, he's in something that looks like my Skybreaker, but not really. I think he wants to fight, guys. Yeah, I do. I duped a lot, man. I did some duping. They said the best way to make money is to be one of the lucky guys picked by law. Join me if you want to. If you want to do good in the game, you're like, hey, how can I make money? Hey, just check out this fuck. I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time. How do you dupe? I don't even know if those are still even active anymore. If I like all of the things that you can do to do it will like still work, you know? I keep running from him. Oh, because I'm having fun, bro. He's like doing all kind of extra shit, and I just keep dipping and diving. He said the OG billionaire philanthropist. Oh, he's shooting rockets. Not fair, bro. Come get some. Come get some. Super hot, baby. Come get some of this super hot. Come get some. He said he could just move his ship. Yeah, I could teleport my ship anywhere. Like, it doesn't matter. But there was a lot of different ways. You could duplicate in single player. You can duplicate in multiplayer. You can do some pretty insane things. What do you mean thruster's not charged? Wow, do I not have anything? I don't think I have anything charged, man. Come get some. Oh no, Mrs. Law is home. He said never indulge in duping and ruin the experience. It makes a lot of things too easy. Sean, I only did it after a long time of playing that game legit. Like I said, I was a billionaire in 2016. Duping was unheard of back then. You know what I mean? there was no duping back then. So I made it legit like 2 or 3 times over. And you know, so there wasn't too much, you know, problem for me. So it was cool. She's like, we home. I'm like, baby, don't come home. Don't. It's not even that serious. Jesus. Why not? Why not? Why can't you land here? Is there something wrong with the what's the matter? Is it the Sentinels? It can't be the Sentinels. It's I only do for units. Everything else is I work hard for. All right, guys. Well, Mrs. Law and the kids are about to walk through the door. So, you know, I definitely just wanted to come and just talk a whole bunch of shit with you guys and laugh at a dude that tries to grief me but doesn't know how to really do it effectively. We probably could have helped him out and just coached him through it, but we'll get it. We'll get him in the right. We'll get him in the right spot. So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ.
Mommy got you something.
I got clothes. Hi.
I got you a thing.
We're here now.
You're welcome.
Daddy.
Daddy, not
Hi,
looking.
everyone.
What can you say except you're welcome?
I got
Daddy,
clothes.
You're welcome.
You want to see all my
You're
clothes?
welcome.
Don't touch my eyeball. Can you don't touch my eyeball?
You want
What?
to see all my clothes?
No.
Do that. Someone in the chat
No.
said D.
he got a new thing.
What do I got?
Happy.
I knew
Hello.
it.
I got the clippers.
Ooh.
Hi, everyone on the stream.
All right, guys. Well, I think we see what's going on here.
I'm gonna go to the liquor store.
Let's go. Hey, law fam.
I
Hi,
gotta go
family
to
of the
the
lawyers.
liquor store
I'm gonna need. Let me see. What am I gonna need?
I'm gonna go get.
It's 12:41. I'm gonna need a beer.
No, you're going night.
I'm gonna need a beer. So, thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate you. They're doing this, so I gotta go because they doing this. Why do y'all feel hot? Why is hot coming off of y'all?
It's hot outside. Like, it's burning.
Why is hot emanating off of your bodies?
Gamer.
Oh my god.
Something.
He's just 7 hours ahead of you. So I appreciate the love, man. Thank you for coming, guys, while I sit here and babbled about who knows what and so on and so forth. Son, you're looking at the wrong thing. That's the camera. All right. So, what's today?
Sunday.
Is that Betty?
We have school
Hey,
tomorrow. It's
Jojo.
Sunday.
Hey,
Oh
Betty.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I think we're gonna stream tomorrow after early afternoon too. I think we're gonna be live again tomorrow. So thank you so much, guys, for everything. Don't forget to hit the like, little thumbs up shit. You didn't forget. You just didn't do it. It's not that you forgot to do it. You just didn't do it. Do it. So do it right now. Much love. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. We're going to be live again tomorrow. And we're going live again on Wednesday.
Bye.
Because the hype is real. And then I need to beat my kids. So we're just going to go ahead and end stream
what?
so we can just get
We
beatings.
gotta do socks. You should have sold them our socks
I'm
first.
taking the socks.
Socks?
They're Pokemon and
Me and
Mario.
you
I'm
got
taking
socks.
them.
Yeah, they got Mario socks.
They don't need to know about socks.
They do.
All right, family. Much love. I'll catch y'all on the next one.